Exclaim her.
This film was not meant to be racist in any means.
Exclaim her.
Eggplants cost $3 each. So the bunch of pieces of paper are also eggplants.
Thanks.
Cabbage Cornelius! Why don't we have integrated schools? My friend, Eggplant Emmanuel, has to walk to school every day, and it's very hot!
No, it's too hard! And everything is fine now, so I don't see why everything needs to change!
Once upon a time, there was a young man named Eggplant Emmanuel. He walked to school every day in the hot Alabama heat. His school was very far away, but he really wanted an education. As he was walking to school, he walked by Celery Sally's house. They've been friends forever. Celery Sally was playing with dirt. She was a lover of the earth.
I just feel terrible for Emmanuel Eggplant. That poor boy must be dying of heat.
Hi, Celery Sally.
Hi, Emmanuel.
Then the terrible, cruel Pickle Peter shows up to pick on Eggplant Emmanuel, as always.
Racist words! Racist words!
Pickle Peter, stop that. He may have a different color skin than us, but he's just as much human as we are.
You want to fight, racist word?
No, Pickle Peter. My father is Martin Luther King Jr., and he says, create peace, not war. Hug?
I cannot believe you just did that!
Eggplant Emmanuel gets to school and feels a bit better because he loves the people around him. His best friend, Eggplant Emmett, greets him at his locker.
Hi, Eggplant Emmanuel.
Hi, Eggplant Emmett!
They walk off to class and spend the rest of the day together. At the end of the day, Eggplant Emmanuel stays after school to tutor his younger classmates, and Emmett goes to the baseball field for a game. When Emmanuel's done, he starts to walk home, but decides to stop and watch the end of the baseball game between the eggplants and the greens.
Hi, Celery Sally. How was your day?
Hi, Eggplant Emmanuel. I had a good day. How about you?
It was alright.
They sit in silence and watch the game together. The eggplants win the game, and Celery Sally and Eggplant Emmanuel jump up and down screaming.
They won! They won!
And all the eggplants get in a big group hug and pick up Emmett, chanting his name since he made all of the home runs.
How did they win? Wait.
That Emmanuel kid is really good.
No, he's not! Don't worry, I'll settle this. Hey, Emmett! We let you guys win? We only get all those points. You aren't actually that good.
All his life, eggplants have been treated terribly by greens. Eggplant Emmett will have no more of it, so for the first time in forever, he stands his ground.
Oh, really? Did you just let me get all of those home runs then? Did you just will the ball to soar 500 feet every time I hit it? No, I didn't think so. Therefore, we're better than you. You lost, Pickle Peter. You lost.
That's it. I've had it with you.
No! Hey! You can't do that! That's my best friend!
What do you think you're doing?
Don't worry, I got this.
Oh, Emmanuel! You killed him, Leek Larry! You killed him!
Everyone was really shook. No one knew what to do. They just stood there in shocked silence.
I loved him.
Ouch. Still got the lusciousness though.
Cornelius! People need equal rights. We need to get rid of segregation so that the greens and the eggplants can be together more often, and then they'll get used to each other so that there's less racism.
No.
You stupid man! Have you no feelings for our eggplant, Emmanuel? He died because of the hatred of the greens. All he wanted was an education and a good life. He was always very peaceful. Pickle Peter would always try and start fights with him. And he would just hug him because he's peaceful.
Well, I suppose since he tries to keep peace and has died because of the Greens' hatred, things do need to change.
Don't you want the world to be a better place?
Yes, I suppose. We will desegregate schools and make people be less racist. We will make the world a better place starting now, all because of Eggplant Emmanuel standing up for Emmett and our fear of more tragedy.
I just don't want any more tragedy. I don't want any more harm to come to the eggplants, especially after what happened to my beloved eggplant Emmanuel.
You're probably very confused. Question. Zowie. Why do you think the civil rights movement made gains in post-war America? Answer. We thought it was because of the peaceful protests African Americans and others made, like how Eggplant Emmanuel hugged his enemy Pickle Peter, even though Pickle Peter had always been very cruel and wanted to start fights. Question 2. What motivates a society to make changes? Answer 2. We thought it was because of things like previous failure, things that are happening that continue to fail and make things worse, fear of tragedy, and just fear in general. Example. Celery Sally tried to make changes in the beginning because obviously when Abraham Lincoln set the slaves free, it didn't work 100% and continued to stay bad. Then, when tragedy struck and Celery Sally's lover died, She was fearful of feeling any sort of pain, like losing Eggplant Emmanuel again. So she pushed to make changes. I'm sorry.
Claim her.
This film was not about to be.